Oui, j'ai entendu.
Yes, I've heard on the British side in this, as part of the spin, somebody said that this parallelism stops the negotiating capacity of the Europeans. But it's quite the opposite. The parallelism is a condition for progress. And I said this last time, and I'm happy to repeat it calmly again. We won't be so naive as to conclude subjects on all of the issues which are of interest to the UK, and there are a lot of them, particularly with their intention to think that they could be members of the customs union and the single market without having to respect the conditions which are respected by the member states. So we're not going to be making progress there on things which are close to the UK if subjects which are important for the EU don't see any progress. So there is this parallelism in the rhythm and in progress that's made. So I think that the UK blockage on the level playing field, where they're forever brandishing the issue of UK sovereignty. Well, nobody's calling that into question. We respect it. I mean, that's the reason behind Brexit, this desire to get back this autonomy and and their own regulatory capacity. So we will respect their sovereignty and they respect ours, and in so doing, we can come together, bring together two sides who are each sovereign around a table, but who come together and do what Boris Johnson wrote in the political declaration and give a legal translation of this political declaration from Boris Johnson and the political leaders on the European side, so that we can avoid any kind of unfair competitive advantages, unfair competition, non-regression clauses and so on. These are very specific things which were written in by the UK Prime Minister. So all that I'm asking is that we give some kind of legal translation, operational translation to this political commitment. Otherwise, I really don't understand what the point of the political declaration was. It's not a tactic, Barbara. It really isn't a tactic on our side. It's an essential point for the 27 member states and for the European Parliament. And I hope that that's clear. If we want to have an agreement. So I have been doing this for 4 years now, and I will remain today to try to be calm, protecting the EU interests, but at the same time very respectful of the UK, this wonderful country which I so much admire.
Conference today. Apologies for not getting around to everybody. Our technical briefing will now begin in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much.